Welcome to Concept Learn.
And now coming to the morphology. What is morphology? The physical structure or the visual structure of the plant is nothing but morphology. So we have here so many morphology. Every plant or any structure, any organism has a morphology. So we are here to learn the morphology. Here we can see it is a herbaceous annual. It is a herbaceous annual crop. It is an annual crop, a more or less upright central stem. Upright. So it is a slightly angular or straight stem. It is a cylindrical stem and which will be angular as the growth progresses. Okay. And also it has a taproot. It is a taproot system. It has a taproot system with small hairs where it bears the economic part. Okay. The pegs bear economic parts. So it is a taproot system and its lateral covering to a depth of 35 to 40 centimeters and spread of 30 to 35 centimeters. So we can see here this root system a depth of 35 to 40 centimeters and the spread, this radius is 30 to 35 centimeters. Okay. This radius is 30 to 35 centimeters and the depth, which depth it goes is 35 to 40 centimeters. And also these roots bear nodules which appear on 15th day of germination. We have to remember this. These nodules, we all know, right? Legumes are atmospheric nitrogen fixing organisms. They fix this atmospheric nitrogen which is available in the form of nitrogen molecules into ammonia or other forms of nitrogen which can be taken up by this plant, and also this can be used in other or microbiological processes or metabolical processes of the plant. So for this they have some special structures or special organs in the plant like nodules. These are called as nodules. We can see them on the 15th, after 15th day of germination. We can see some small nodular structures which are useful for atmospheric nitrogen fixation, which are in the pinhead size, a small pinhead size. This will be the size of these nodules which are present on the roots. Here we can see the stem is cylindrical, hairy. The stem is cylindrical, hairy, and it becomes more or less angular as the growth progresses with small hairs through the degree of hairiness. Okay. Now the flowers are yellow in color. This is the flower which are yellow in color and they are complete. That is, they are containing all the 4 organs which a flower should possess, and also they are papillionate. All the Leguminaceae or Fabaceae family mates are having what flowers? Papillionate flowers, and also they are sessile. Okay, they don't have a pedicel. And also usually this flowering usually takes place when 24 to 30 days after. So we have to remember here nodules వచ్చేసి 15 days germination తర్వాత మనకి ఫామ్ అవుతా ఉంటాయి రూట్స్ పైన. ఫ్లవరింగ్ వచ్చేసి 24 to 30 days after sowing నుంచి we can see the flowering, and usually the flower opens between 6 to 8 am. This is early in the morning. 6 to 8 am మధ్యలో the flower usually opens. And also it is a self-pollinated crop. The fertilization process will be completed in the flower itself, and also the fertilization is completed before midday. Before midday itself the fertilization process completes, and also after which the flower droops. Here we can see if this is the fertilization process completes before midday, that is before 12 itself, 12 in the noon itself. Fertilization process completes, and after that the flower droops, and also the corolla closes the calyx tube. Here whatever we have, this corolla, this closes the corolla tube and also calyx tube, and it bends down. It completely bends down by 4 p.m. on the same day of fertilization, and within 3 days of after this fertilization process the flower completely withers. Okay, within 3 days. How many days? It is 3 days. This is the fertilization process usually takes place in groundnut. The flower opens between 6 to 8 am only, and flowering 24 to 30 days after sowing తర్వాత స్టార్ట్ అయ్యి the fertilization process usual గా మిడ్ డే కల్లా అయిపోతుంది. దాని తర్వాత by 4 pm the corolla tube, the calyx tube complete గా డ్రూప్ అయిపోయి by evening like 4 pm వరకు it completely closes, and also 3 days కి తర్వాత fertilization కి తర్వాత the flower completely withers.